It's game time, folks. And when I say game time, I mean game time with a new show, man. This is past, present, and the future with your guys, Knicks Anonymous. And I'm going to say, because it's your guys, Knicks Anonymous, here with us. And you already know me. You got Dope the Phenom, aka Trippy OG, whichever you prefer. But look, man, what we have seen today from these Knicks is horrible, bro. Horrible. But I'm going to let y'all open up the floor on this. How y'all see us doing right now? What do y'all like? What do y'all gives and takes on the Knicks right now?
You want to go first? Or
you know what? I guess I'll start with what I don't like. And it's what everybody doesn't like. I still think this is a small problem, though. I still think Tibbs has issues with the rotations.
That's a fact. That is a problem.
I don't know how many times he did this, but there was plenty of times where Obi Toppin, I'm going to use Obi Toppin for this instance, was balling. Like, I have no other way to put it. Dude was balling. There was games, they couldn't stop him from getting to the hoop. He was getting rebounds, running the floor, bringing excitement. And they took him out at the wrong time. Like right when we was getting peak momentum.
Mind you, he did this on several occasions. Like to the point where it's like, bro, you got cursing you out on the sideline. Yo, what are you doing, son? Like, what are you doing? So my thing is this, right? Is it the fact that Obi's outshining Randall right now, or is it time for IQ and Obi to get their promotions and get in this starting lineup?
I don't know if so. Like, see, Randall's getting all-star minutes. He's getting high contract minutes. You feel me? So like, because you paid him to play a certain amount, so respectfully. But if he's gonna keep putting out standard numbers and just be a standard power forward, I feel like the man should get standard minutes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And split it with Obi. Maybe not half and half, but you definitely got to retract some minutes from Randall and give it to Toppin.
That is a fact. My thing is this. I feel like we made the wrong move when we picked up Evan and Kemba. As much as I was sold on it at first, we really didn't need to do that. What we did right was drafting. What we did right was sitting there and bringing back the old unit. What we should have did is just upgrade it and be like, you know what? Yo, promotion. Obi and IQ, y'all going to jump in and start in 5. So it could have been IQ. It could have been. So this is the starting 5 I personally would have liked more after what I see on this crazy ass season so far. Mind you, we only about to be 26 games in. You know what I'm saying? I would have basically went like this. I would have went IQ at the 1, RJ at the 2, Obi would have been the 3, or matter of fact, Randall would have been the 3. Obi would have been the 4, Mitch and Noel at the 5, right? Then when you come to the bench, of course, D Rose, I would have had Deuce. I would have had Grimes right there, or I would have had Alex Burks. You know what I'm saying? I would have had them right there. Depending on who you felt to back up Obi, I would have still ended up keeping Grimes off of that spot or just signed a legitimate backup power forward for that position. And then we still would have had either Mitch or Noel on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So it's too many.
Honestly, I'm not mad at the signing. I'm mad at what the signing is bringing us. Because like at the time, we definitely needed shooting. And at the time, Evan Fournier, for the price that we got him and what he was doing, it looked good on paper.
It was a fit.
It was a fit. On paper, it was a fit. Unfortunately, when he's here,
like, bro, we overpaid for a bona fide bench player. Like, bro, we gave you the opportunity to finally start, and you showing the world why you always came off the bench. And I never understood it. I was like, bro, why he keep coming off the bench with the Magic? You feel me? Like I was always like, what's going on with that? What is going on with that? Like, you got to give him the face, like, bro, really?
The thing about 48 though is like when he on, like you said it too. You said this earlier. When he's on
fire.
He plays a much better game and look like a totally different player
on both ends of the court.
Yeah, like when he's hitting his shots, he plays defense. I'm like, oh, who is this guy?
The intensity
who is that?
You can see it in his aroma. Like he's always like hustling.
He's a dude. From what I see, I'm sorry if I cut you off. I apologize.
Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say, like, from what I see, he seems to be a dude. Rather than let Randall get off early, because that's what we seem to be doing, and I have no problem with that because he's our number 1 for the time being. I think Fournier is a guy we have to get going because he seems to be more in tune with the game when he's hitting his shots. His whole shit gets off when he misses like 2-3 in a row. I kind of peeped that about him.
Nah, that's a fact though, and it's sad because we're undefeated when he scores over 15, but then it's like you get the same kind of game from him and Randall. If they don't got shots going in, if they don't see the offense going right, they get lackadaisical on defense, and it's like, yo, bro, we can't keep having that. And then especially I bring up them two the most because they got this legitimate two-man game to where as soon as you see Evan get the ball, you know when Evan is at the top of the wing or behind that three-point line and he gets stopped, nobody getting the ball going to Randall. And that's the shit that be getting me pissed. It be Randall by himself for like
mad repetitive.
And you got like the whole other team free and you ain't doing nothing. It don't be making no sense. It don't be making
mad repetitive, man. That dumb that go around the give off when they go around each other and they give it off. There'll be times where they'll dead ass just do it because it's part of the play and the guy will just jump right through and steal it.
Yeah, that's happened a few times this season.
Yeah, it's like at this point, don't y'all think they know this game? And that's when I look at Tom like, yo, bro, like you're really showing us that the reason why we did good last year, if you want to backtrack real quick, like when you look at last year compared to this year, Mike Woodson was the scheme behind all of these offensive movements we was doing. Yes, Tom is a great defensive coach, but the way we do, bro, why are you letting these guys freestyle? Why are you letting these guys move just because they was fourth in the East as if they them boys? Like, bro, you got to still prove yourself. You still got shit to do. Like, what? Like, Tom, you're the big dog, bro. If you doing something dumb, I don't care how much I'm paying you. You going to the bench, bro. You're not getting up. You see this young man right here? You can learn something. We getting in this action.
Coaches, man. I mean, yeah, man.
Like, bro, they like, oh, if I don't let my star guy play, I'm gonna get fired, bro. Then you must not really care about winning these games, like you say, because if my star playing, you getting on the bench, bro. I don't give a damn. You're going to the bench. Same thing with Evan. I don't care if I'm paying you $74 million. Bro, you ain't playing right. All right, you getting paid $70 more million? Cool. Yo, you going to the bench. Gangster. Straight like that.
Straight up.
And then it's like, yo, you know what? Just by sitting here thinking about it, it's like, all right, to ask y'all, being that we doing so bad, we know you can start trading everybody this Wednesday, December 15th. What's the necessary moves we really need to make to get this joint back rolling? And I don't feel like we need to trade the farm or nothing like that, but we need one or two legitimate trades. But who would you trade for and why? Like, what trades would you do? And then what trades would you do? And then I'll tell you what I would do.
All right, so I think it's starting to become obvious to everybody that we need a dynamic big. We need somebody who could definitely spread the floor, because even though Randall and RJ are having poor like field goal shooting games, there's a reason behind that. If you really look at it, they're always getting doubled every time they enter the perimeter. No matter what, every time they go down the lane, they're gonna get doubled, and it's always because Mitch is just sitting. His offense is dead ass the restricted area.
Facts.
And all he does is just sit there. And so what does this man do? He sits there too. And then every time they come to the lane, all they gotta do is just help. Someone comes around, rotates, and there you go. You trapped our best downhill player.
Definitely, man. And that's
so yeah, we need a dynamic big. And I think, okay, the free agency that just passed, I really believe we got the wrong Magic. We really should have pursued Vucevic way harder. I feel like we just let Vucevic slide a little bit, even though it was kind of guaranteed that because like it was,
the Bulls wasn't going to let him walk.
I know, but I feel like we should have pursued that a little bit harder, because at the time I feel like that would have been the better fit, because you get shooting and he's a big.
That's a fact. And it's sad because when he walked from the Magic last year, I was like, damn, I know we're gonna get something that we don't need. And I was still big on if you got to pick between Evan Fournier and Terrence Ross, bro, I'm going with the Human Torch. Like, we should have just got the Human Torch. I don't know why we picked up Evan. That was the dumb part.
Terrence Ross, that's the Nick killer, man.
We could actually still get him. I think the Magic might be offering him up.
Man, personally, if you want to be real here, you see how we need a center, right? And you want to supposedly find this point guard. the reason why I know Deuce ain't going nowhere is because you got to think about it. D Rose ain't going to be here too much longer. So Deuce is eventually going to get the minutes. You feel me?
It's time to definitely
Deuce
limit
ain't
it.
going nowhere. Now, if you want to do a trade with the Magic, I would be like, yo, if you really want to be bent on this really growing New York ballers on this side, bro, go get Cole Anthony. Go get him.
I was big on him during the draft.
Cole Anthony, yeah, man.
You feel me? They got
Just
mad.
pick apart that whole Magic team. Fuck it.
Nah, I think the Magic know they got something with his man, because Cole Anthony's balling down there.
Yeah,
he's doing good.
He's going crazy.
But with me, if I had to do trades, of course, I'm gonna just say it. It's really the best fit, and I guess Randall and Turner really set that up since this, since the offseason when we seen them training together. It's like they had this into fruition, bro. They played us last night. Miles goes off after hearing he's about to get traded. Then after that, they canceled practice. Then after that, 2 hours later, Miles is like, nah, I need more opportunity. So the writing's on the wall. Miles Turner is out of there.
Yeah, man.
For him is who they gonna go to. They're gonna send him straight to the Knicks, because why not? You can get a Mitch for him. You don't got to worry about your center taking wild shots in that situation. You know what I'm saying? That might be the better thing for Indiana. Now, with the point guard thing, if we can't get Malcolm Brogdon, because I would definitely love to get him with the whole Turner trade as well, I'm looking at Murray from the Spurs. That's the young.
Yeah. He would be a great look.
That's who I want. I want Murray.
He would be a great look for the Knicks, but
can I say something controversial real quick?
Here we go.
Well, I'm listening. What's up?
We need something to spice up the episode. This is the first episode. We need some controversy. You feel me? We need a topic.
What's up with it, man?
I think we should go for Ben Simmons.
Who you giving up?
That's gonna be a big, bro. It's gonna be a big deal, bro. I'm not against Ben Simmons, but he's gonna cost.
It's gonna cost, but it's not gonna cost as much as it would be.
I had to turn the hat backwards for this.
Let me turn it sideways.
Look, you're all right because you can't see it. Hold on, let me get the side where the logo at. Later, we lit now, gangster. But look, let me turn back to the front. on some real, if we got Ben, like if we going to do that, I promise you, we already was like, you know what, Julius is not the answer. That's the only way you're getting Ben. That's the only way you're getting Ben. Anything like that, like you gotta feel like he's not the answer, because you can't pair Julius and this guy. You can't pair Julius, Turner, and you can't pair Ben all in the same lineup. That don't make sense. That's not working. So it's more so if I'm the Knicks and you know what Ben Simmons brings to the table, it's more so now like I'm not trading for a center. I'm gonna trade strictly for Ben. We still got Mitch. You still got Sims. You can still pack Noel up out of here if you want to get Noel out of here. You feel me? We still got Kemba Walker. They need a point guard, so they're gonna want that. We could package that over there for him. You know what I'm saying? And with Ben Simmons, at least he know when he on this side, bro, you don't got to worry about shooting no three. We want you to play how you play. Like, you don't need to shoot a three on this side. Like, you come to the Knicks, I wish you would shoot a three. Bro, as big as you are, you better get up in. And what? With Ben Simmons on this team, he wouldn't need to shoot the ball at all.
Not at all.
At all. Like, bro, we need.
We don't need it. If we get him, we just need him for defense, distributing, and to the rack, I guess. Pretty much.
That'll be his role. Lob it up to Mitch. Lob it up to Noel. Simple as that.
Big take, right? There's three things I feel like we may do. We may either, I'm with you on the Ben Simmons. I feel like
Murray's dope too, though. Don't get me wrong. Murray, that's a good look.
So I got the Murray and Turner for sure. Turner's like number one.
I agree.
Murray is like, do we want to go that route? Ben Simmons is like,
what Murray's contract looking like? Hold up.
Makes kind of sense, but it's like, how are we gonna pull it off? But my main thing that I see, like a person that could actually be over here for us, and it's gonna be like, yo, y'all ain't even see it coming. If we could do this right, and we get Turner, and then also get like a Malcolm Brogdon, or we get like if we trade Evan, you could get a Buddy Hield in that mix, get him up in there. That could be a starting two.
Buddy, I like Buddy. I'm a fan of his. I like Buddy since he was in college.
Now look at this, right? Now this trade goes with the Evan and Murray. This is the only way I would see this being popping. You got Murray at the 1, you got RJ at 3, You got Randall at the 4, Turner at the 5. That leaves us with a 2 spot. The 2 spot can be for next year. Hence why Bradley Beal has stated he is not going to commit to that extension yet because at this point, he said at this point, it's time to be selfish. So if you want to be selfish and you see that, yo, it could be to a point where it's like, yo, I'm tired of just getting there and not getting anywhere. Bro, we already was going
to the Mecca.
Get that bread. That's why that Randall left that bread on the table. You feel me?
Yeah, he did us a blessing, man. He gave us a blessing.
I would ship that right to Bradley Beal with no question. So now you got a starting 5 of Murray, Bradley Beal, RJ, Randall, Turner. Then your backcourt. I mean, going into your second unit, you feel me? You still got your regular unit, except that Mitch is in the second unit now. So you still got Rose, IQ. Burks goes back to the second unit to help them spark back up, get their chemistry back, because that chemistry is amazing. Still got Obi, and Mitch plays damn good with the damn second unit. And on top of that, it's helping his conditioning. So, and the way I see it, it just makes all the world balance. You have your closer now. You have your number 1 option, your number 2, and your number 3. When you think about Beal, RJ, and Randall, you have your floor spacing big that starts, and then you have your all-around defensive big that comes off the bench. You got your spark plugs with IQ and Obi. You got your assassins in D-Rose and Alex Burks. Murray sits there and facilitates, but also plays defense and gives you what Alex Burks is giving, but he plays that position on the regular, so he does it a little bit better. There's no way you telling me that team don't win. There's no way.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
I'll check that off that list, man.
That whole sequence right there, if that happens, just know who called it. Just know who called it. And
you heard it here first, people.
It seems realistic, but let's bounce back, right? How do y'all feel? Like, you brought it up, so I'm gonna let you start it out. You said something about we played at a point where it was like, yeah, we're doing bad right now, but we shouldn't be in panic mode. So elaborate on that. Like, bring us back.
Yeah. So things obviously aren't working out for us at the moment, but if you still compare this year to last year, we're still doing better by, was it 1 game?
Yeah, we 1 game over.
We're still 1 game over better. You know, 1 is better than none. You feel me? We are still doing better than last year, even though it may look differently. The reason why it looks different is because we flipped the scripts. Last year, we were losing first, then winning. This year, we lost first. No, we won first. Now we're losing.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels different a little bit.
And on top of that, last year, we were definitely doing way better at protecting home.
Oh, that too, man. And the games we were losing, we were in all of them. We rarely got swept. The only time we got swept is if you played like the Nuggets. The Nuggets have our number, bro. Like they got it down, man.
It's Jokic.
Yeah, it's got to be Jokic. So we're not going to get into that. We're keeping it positive right now. We're keeping it positive. So
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't think we should panic though. Like I don't think we need the ejector seat just yet.
Nah.
We need micro adjustments, like how you said, like how we just talked about with Turner. You know, all it takes is 1 piece to get us back on route. You know, we took a chance on Fournier, and we had like a little experiment with Kemba. You know, we thought Kemba could bring that floor general. I mean, he still could, even on the bench. You know, we don't know what he's doing behind closed doors.
You know what's the crazy thing? I feel like if we go get Evan, and Kemba's not a part of that package, Kemba could come back to the starting unit. The only thing you would do is you would see that Kemba was never the problem. He just needed a legit center that can move the way he needs him to move. And on top of that, if you look at the whole Evan Fournier thing, if you do an Evan Fournier right now, straight up, and somehow pull a Buddy Hield, bro, that's a better fit. You feel me? But I don't know how that comes into play. Like, I have to start looking at more contracts and more things like that. So you already know for the next episode when we pull back up on here, I'm gonna have all them stats because we got to figure out where Evan is going. Or if not, by the time we come back, we're gonna be talking about if they really make trades happen on Wednesday, right on that, as soon as it opened up, Evan might be up out of here. Talking about you ate a steak and now you got, man, listen.
Yeah, I saw that. That shit had me tight when he said that.
Rose, I would have pulled up on him on some, you know how they used to do back in the day when you watch certain mob movies, they pull up in the air. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. You need to go pack your bags, bro.
You gotta go home.
Slide on the head out.
You gotta go home.
That's a fact, man. Like, it's
But the most positive thing about this whole thing, though, is the fact that we're able to move these guys around. We're not stuck with any of these guys.
Yeah, bro. At one point in time, bro,
if we were,
the Knicks were stuck. Dude,
if we were bad, we had to stay bad for like 3 years.
We were bad and stuck. Now we,
we're not bad, but like,
you know what it is with Knicks fans, yo? Like, Knicks fans got to realize.
He's about to crazy.
Knicks fans got to realize, yo, like, whether we choose to believe it or not, we're still a rebuilding team.
Say that again. Say that again.
We still a rebuilding team. Like, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. We overachieved last year. Last year was great. Last year was a high that Knicks fans haven't felt in a while. So we expected a lot this year, including myself. I'll be honest.
Same.
I expected us, like, right now at this time to at least be 5th, 6th. You know what I mean? Take a slight dive, but not too much. I think us as fans got used to that high. So we panicking because we on a slight low right now. And the low's not that serious. It looks bad. It looks bad. Don't get it twisted. It looks bad. It's frustrating. I'm not going to say the potential is there that it could get worse, because I personally don't believe that. I don't think Tom Thibodeau is that bad of a coach and he'll allow that to happen. And if that does happen, we're going to make a move.
You feel me?
We have the option.
Exactly. So,
if that's the case, like Mark.
Exactly. So,
Mark, like,
yeah, man.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, us as fans just need to chill, man. We got to ride this out. We're going to find out who we are 40 games in, 45 games in. That's when we going to know who we are. That's when we going to know if, we got to hit the red button or we got to chill. That's when we going to find out.
With me personally, I feel like, I'm on the same board with you, yo. We gotta chill. We gotta ride it out. But as of Leon Rose, the same way how he made the most smallest trades when he, how he got Austin Rivers off for the pick, how he got,
that was a steal too.
How he got Dennis Smith Jr. off with a pick just to go get D Rose. Like, we don't need big trades. We need minimum trades. You start with the center position, you attack that first. The next thing you do is, after that, after you see it fit, because obviously you're still going to want to see if Evan does fit. So you get the center you need. After you see how that pluses, now we're in official trade mode. If that doesn't work, now you're trying to figure out a package to replace Evan. That should be your next thing. Once you get rid of this guy, if you can't get the center and the PG all at once, which would basically mean getting Turner and Malcolm, if you can't get both of them, you get Turner first. You feel me? Then after that, you search to see, is it really a point guard that I need, or is it really a legitimate 2 guard that I need? You get what I'm saying? Because
we need somebody that's high volume scorer. We need like when Melo was around, he was that guy that you needed that shot, he's gonna give you that bucket. We lack that person.
We need a real closer. And it's like, if you don't get a real closer, you gotta at least, anybody that's in that 2 spot, when it comes to the way this team plays, they gotta, if they're not a legitimate either superstar, legitimate closer, legitimate volume scorer, they legit have to be a top 3-and-D guy. So that's why when I saw that one trade with the whole Evan Turner and Justin Holiday, I was like, oh, I forgot Justin Holiday still plays on Indiana. Yeah, you could come back home, bro. You would definitely be the better version. You're the better version of Bullock. Yeah, your defense may not be all the way up there like him, but you're not that far off. But your shooting is way better than Bullock's, bro. Like, there's no comparing Justin Holiday with Reggie Bullock, bro. Like, Justin Holiday is way better than, like, stamping it. Like, hands down, bro. Hands down. But before we close this out, you know what I'm saying, with this amazing first run at it, this, you know what I'm saying, past, present, future, we super lit, Knicks Anonymous, Dope the Phenom, aka Trippy OG. More to come. What's the final words we got for the people? What's the final word?
So the final words is no panic. That should be that should be like the title of this first episode. Don't panic. It does look bad, but there's a lot of positives in what's going on, because like how we just talked about, if things do get worse, we have the option to make things better. We could just find some deals, get these guys, get new guys. We have the option to take the puzzle pieces out, add new ones in.
Right. fact, man. That is a fact. But y'all heard it first, man. Past, present, future. Hosted by who else? Knicks Anonymous, Dope the Phenom, aka Trippy OG, whichever you prefer. Make sure y'all tap into their podcast, Knicks Anonymous. That joint drop what? Every Monday?
Every Monday.
Every Monday, the Knicks Anonymous pod drops. And y'all already know every Friday, Nick and 30 drop. We super lit. New show. The collaboration is real. Knicks all day on this side. We see y'all next week. For real, for real. I see.
Peace out.